Before starting this practice, make sure you have a block and a rolled up towel or mat nearby. Sit on your mat. Cross your legs in a comfortable cross-legged seated position and deepen your Ujjayi breath. Close your eyes. Your intent for this practice is to feel your legs. This is really important because we tend to spend a lot of our time sitting, whether it's on the bus, on the way to work or to school, in our car, at our desk, in class, at the dinner table. We spend a lot of time on our butt, and because of that, we tend to lose our connection to the lower half of our body, our gut, our low back, hips, butt, legs, and feet. So use this practice to reconnect with those parts of your body. Take a deep inhale into your pelvis. Activate your feet. Exhale, plug your sit bones down onto the mat and reach your thighs away from your hips. Inhale, sit tall. Reach the crown of your head towards the ceiling. And exhale, shoulder blades away from the ears. Feel the connection between your sit bones and the floor. Ab work is next. Lay on your back for abs with the roll. You're gonna need your rolled up towel or your rolled up mat for this. Lay on your back, hands clasped behind your head. Legs are straight up, feet pointing towards the ceiling. Flex the feet back. Put your roll in between your legs, close to your pelvis. Keep your head and shoulders on the ground, elbows pointing towards the ceiling. Inhale, top arm of sacrum down, curl tailbone up. Squeeze thighs together, reach up through the heels. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders up, pull low belly down. Hips down, head and shoulders down. Inhale, hold the breath, press top arm of sacrum down. Curl tailbone up, squeeze thighs together, reach up through the heels. Exhale, curl head and shoulders up, pull low belly down. Hips down, head and shoulders down. Inhale into pelvis, press top arm of sacrum down. Curl tailbone up, squeeze thighs together. Exhale, lift head and shoulders up, elbows pointing towards the ceiling, pull low belly down. Hips down, head and shoulders down. Inhale, press top arm of sacrum down, curl tailbone up, squeeze thighs together against the roll, reach up through the balls of your feet. Exhale, lift head and shoulders up, pull low belly down. Hips down, head and shoulders down, and lay your feet down. Take the roll out from between your legs. For straddle, lifting through. So for this exercise, your legs are in a straddle position. If that's too intense for your inner thighs and your legs right now, you can just bend the knees for frog lifting through. Hands are still clasped behind your head. Point elbows to the sky. Keep your head and shoulders on the ground. Inhale deep into your pelvis. Lift head and shoulders up. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach out through the thighs. So thighs away from the hips, pull low belly down. Inhale, keep your head and shoulders up, press top arm of sacrum down. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach the thighs away from the hips, pull low belly down. Hips down. Inhale, press top arm of sacrum down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach the legs away from the hips and pull low belly down. Hips down. Inhale, into your hips. Press top arm of sacrum down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach the thighs away from the hips and pull low belly down. Inhale, lay your head and shoulders down. Place your hands on the outside of your legs and bring your legs back together. Grab your block. Place it beside you. We're going to start in bridge, moving into bridge over a block with some leg variations. Lay down on your back. Knees are bent and feet are in line with the hips. Inhale, curl your tailbone up. Keep shoulders relaxed and arms relaxed in this pose. And exhale, press into your feet and lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Keep the tuck in the tailbone so you're lengthening your low back. Activate the feet. Feel your strong legs in this pose. Grab onto your block and place it the tallest way, if possible, under your sacrum. Make sure it's even so you're not tipping on your block. Inhale, bring your right knee towards your chest. And exhale, straighten the leg towards the ceiling. Inhale into pelvis and keep reaching your right leg closer to your chest as possible. Still pushing through the left foot that's still on the ground. Keeping hips even. Deep inhale into your belly. Exhale, bend the right knee towards your chest and put it back on the floor. Inhale, left knee towards your chest, and exhale, straighten the leg towards the ceiling. Inhale into your low back. Keep reaching your tailbone towards your heels so you can get lots of length in your back. Inhale, bend the knee, and place the foot back on the ground. Remove your block, but keep your hips up in bridge pose. Keep a strong tuck in the tailbone. Inhale, put your upper back on the ground, mid back on the ground, low back on the ground, and the tailbone is the last to come down. Dolphin is next. Come onto your forearms and knees. Measure your forearms distance by grabbing between your elbow and your shoulder on each arm. For this variation of dolphin, we're going to be working with palms facing down. If you're feeling shoulder tweaky today or just a little bit weak, you can work with the hands clasped. So forearms are parallel. Inhale, spread the upper back and push down through the elbows. Exhale, curl toes under and straighten the legs. Neck stays relaxed in dolphin. Inhale, wrap the shoulder blades towards the armpits. exhale, reach your tailbone towards the back wall. Inhale, step the feet a little closer together. And exhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Keep lifting up through the shoulders and stay connected to that leg that's up in the air, reaching through the ball of the foot and squeezing sit bone toward tailbone to help lift the leg even higher. Inhale, put the left foot down. And exhale, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. If you need to come down between the leg changes, you can. If not, just stay up and switch the leg right away. Keep the connection to both legs. Left one is pushing the ground away. Right leg is reaching up towards the ceiling. Keep the knees straight and foot active. Spread the toes. Lower the right leg and put your knees on the ground. Come into horse stance. So stand up. Feet are about 1 meter apart. Knees and feet are turned out. In horse stance, knees are over the ankles, not past the ankles or past the toes. Place your palms near the hip and straighten your arms just to get some extra tractioning in the hips. Tuck tailbone down. Take a deep inhale into your pelvis. Exhale forcefully through the mouth. Uddiyana first, belly flies up. So hold the breath on empty and pull your belly up. Moving into Agnisara. Relax the belly and pull it back in. Relax, pull it back in. Relax. Once it's fully relaxed, then take a deep inhale. Let's do one more round of that. So inhale deep into pelvis, reach out through the knees. Exhale forcefully through the mouth. Hold on empty. Pull the belly in. Agnisara, relax the belly. Pull it back in. Relax. Pull it back in. Relax one more time. Keep the belly relaxed and then take a deep inhale. Agnisara with hand passes. Stay in your horse stance and lift your toes. Keep that connection through the ground with your strong legs. Inhale, hands in namaste. Exhale, hands push towards the ceiling. Do 3 Agnisara. Inhale, hands back into namaste position at your chest. Exhale, hands push out to the sides. Agnisara, 3 times. Inhale, hands in namaste together at your chest. Elbows pull back. Exhale, hands push forwards. Inhale, hands together. And exhale, hands push down. Inhale, straighten your legs. And exhale, heel, toe the feet back together. B series is next with 3 pose vignettes. So come to standing at the front of your mat. Inhale into chair pose. Reach the arms up. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift, inhale. And you can either jump or step back right into chaturanga. Exhale, lower down to the ground. Low cobra. Walk your hands out about 12 inches in front of the shoulders and use your hands on the ground. Inhale, scoop your chest forwards, pull the shoulders back and away from the ears. Tuck tailbone down and reach back through the thighs and your feet. Downward dog, exhale. Keep the shoulders wrapped in your downward dog. Extended warrior variation. Step the left foot forward. Left elbow rests on the left thigh in warrior 2 position. Right arm reaches around the back and grabs either thigh or just grab onto your pants or your shirt. Inhale. Lift your whole rib cage away from your pelvis. And exhale, roll the right shoulder open. Get more opening in the chest. Shoulder blades away from the ears. Neck stays relaxed in this pose, so relax your left ear towards left shoulder. Inhale, activate the feet. Squeeze your right sit bone towards tailbone. And really feel that connection between your right leg all the way down to the ground. Active feet. We will be holding these poses for 5 to 8 breaths. So really use your breath in your legs. Feel the strength that you have in those areas. Inhale, push into both legs. Tuck tailbone down. Pyramid. Straighten the left leg. And take a second, put your hands on the ground and just reset your legs. So left foot is still pointing forwards, right foot is pointing out at an angle. Both legs are straight, and you're just folding over your front leg. Place your hands on your left thigh for pyramid with Uddiyana. Deep inhale into your pelvis. Active feet. Exhale forcefully through the mouth. Hold on empty. Uddiyana, belly flies up. Pull your belly in. And hold for up to 10 counts. Relax your belly before you take a deep inhale. Lounge lunge. Come into a lunge position with your right knee on the ground. And place your right hand about 6 to 8 inches in front of the shoulder. Left hand is grabbing around your left shin and roll your rib cage towards your left leg. Inhale, reach back through the right leg, keeping that leg active and the foot active. And exhale, relax your shoulder up towards your ear, getting more stretch in the right ribs. Now inhale into your right ribs. And exhale, tuck tailbone down towards the foot that's reaching back. Inhale into the right armpit. And exhale, turn just a little bit more towards your left leg. Feeling the stretch along your right hip. Come into plank. Put both hands on the ground, step the foot back. Lower chaturanga, shoulders towards the ceiling as you come down. Low cobra. Walk the hands out in front of the shoulders. Inhale. Use your hands on the ground to help scoop your chest forwards. Tuck tailbone down. Reach backwards through the thighs, inner thighs, and feet. And exhale, downward dog. Extended warrior variation, right foot forwards. Come into a warrior two, foot alignment. So the front heel bisects the back arch of the left foot. Right elbow rests on the right thigh. Left arm reaches behind the back and either grabs clothing or your right hip. Inhale into your hips and low back, and exhale, tuck tailbone down, reach back through the left leg, active feet. Now inhale into your belly, and exhale, roll the left shoulder more towards the ceiling, getting more opening in the front side, and exhale, relax your neck, right ear towards right shoulder. Pyramid. Straighten the front leg and readjust your foot position. So bring the feet a little closer together, and left foot is pointing out at an angle and not right out to the side. Fold over your front leg. Now place your hands on your right thigh for pyramid with Uddiyana. Deep inhale. Exhale forcefully through the mouth. And pull your belly in for Uddiyana. Hold up to 10 counts. Lounge lunge. Place your hands on the ground. Left hand about 6 to 8 inches in front of the left shoulder. And lean towards your right leg. Left leg reaches back. Keep the knee on the ground for lounge lunge. Inhale into your left hip. And exhale. Squeeze left sit bone towards tailbone. Reach back through the leg. And active foot. Inhale into your left rib cage. And exhale. Reach your shoulder, left shoulder, towards the left ear. Relax the neck. This pose is so nice. We're getting more opening. Rib cage, the sides of the ribs. So inhale into that. Put both hands on the ground. Step your left foot back and walk yourself all the way back to the wall for a dolphin on the wall. So come onto your forearms and knees. Measure your forearms distance apart and work with either palms facing down or hands clasped, depending on how your shoulders are feeling today. Whichever version you're choosing, inhale, wrap both shoulder blades towards armpits. Expand your ribs out to the sides. Relax the neck and exhale, curl toes under, straighten the legs. And then step one foot up the wall, other foot up the wall. So the legs are about horizontal, hips over shoulders. Inhale, reach your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. So sometimes when we're upside down, we really lose the connection to our low body. It's kind of weird and unusual to be upside down. You're focusing so much on pushing the ground away with your arms to hold up your entire weight, and you kind of lose that you can use your legs in poses like this to have more strength in the inversion. So press your feet up against the wall, tuck tailbone, squeeze thighs together, and pull belly in. Exhale, step both legs down the wall. Come into reverse warrior. So start in a warrior 2 position. Arms relaxed down by your sides. And then inhale, right arm up. Get some length in the right ribs and keep that length. Exhale, bend over to the right side. And place your right hand on your shin or your thigh. Inhale. Lift your left arm up by your ear. And exhale, wrap the shoulder blade, both shoulders away from the ears. Inhale into the left ribs, lifting your hip away from the thigh. Keep a bend in the left knee. If this is a little bit too intense for your neck, you can just lower your left hand by your thigh to get a little bit more release in the neck. Head to ankle prep. Stay in your warrior 2 position, but place both hands on the ground. Right hand is about 12 inches in front of the right shoulder. Your left hand is on the left thigh near the hip. Fingers pointing towards the knee. You're pushing your left thigh away, reaching your torso towards the right. Neck relaxed. So inhale into left thigh, tuck tailbone down, and exhale, reach that left thigh away from the hip, getting more space in the hip joint. This pose is also excellent for getting some space into your low back. So try and feel into that. Inhale into the left side low back. And exhale, push yourself away from your left thigh, feeling a stretch in the left side low back and hip. Place both hands on the ground for lunge with forearms down. Turn and face the front of your mat. put your right knee down and bring both legs at a 90-degree angle. So your hips are over your back knee. Put your forearms down on the ground to the inside of your left leg. Head hangs down towards the floor, neck relaxed. Now inhale into wherever you're feeling the most intensity in this pose. Exhale, push both feet into the ground. And feel the support that your legs give you. Come into plank. Step the left foot back. Chaturanga, exhale, lower yourself down towards the ground. And we're going to come into boat. Clasp your hands behind your hips. Inhale, tuck tailbone down. Reach back through the thighs and the feet. And then exhale, lift chest up, legs up, feet up. Exhale, place your hands back on the ground and push yourself into downward dog. Reverse warrior, step the right foot forwards into a warrior two position. Arms relaxed by your sides. Inhale, lift the left arm up, getting some length in the left side body, and keep that length. Exhale, bend towards the left, placing your left hand on either your thigh or shin, but not on the knee. Inhale into your right hip, reaching your torso away from the right thigh. Exhale, keep a bend in the knee and activate both feet. Inhale, tuck tailbone down towards the back leg, engaging the buttocks muscles as you do that. That's the easiest way. And exhale, relax the neck. It's our strong legs that hold us up and not our neck. So in each of these poses, use the strength of your legs to hold you, not your neck. Let your upper body relax. Head to ankle prep. Place both hands on the ground. So left hand about 7 to 12 inches in front of the left shoulder. Right hand presses the thigh away, fingers facing the knee. And you're leaning towards your left leg. Take a deep inhale into your right hip. Exhale, press the thigh away from the hip, getting more opening in that right hip and low back. Take another inhale, tuck tailbone down, and keep active feet. Place both hands on the ground. Readjust your legs for lunge with forearms down. Now bring both knees into a 90-degree angle. Your hips are over your back knee. Activate both feet, push them into the ground, and put your forearms down to the inside of your right leg. Keep the neck relaxed. Inhale into your hips and low back. Exhale, shoulders away from the ears. Come on out of the pose and walk yourself back to the wall for vertical splits on the wall. For vertical splits on the wall, you can start in a standing forward fold position. And just depending on your flexibility will determine how far away you want yourself from the wall. So if you're more flexible, get closer to the wall. In your forward fold, relax your neck and wrap shoulder blades towards armpits. And then exhale, lift your left leg up and put your foot on the wall. The leg stays as straight as possible. You can either point your foot so the top of your foot is on the wall, or keep your toes curled under so you can press your foot against the wall, which kind of gives a little bit of an extra stretch in the back of the leg as well. Keep pressing into that bottom leg. Try not to keep it overly straight. You can keep a little bit of a bend in the knee. And exhale, lower that leg back down to the ground. And inhale, lift right leg up against the wall. So the right leg is straight, reaching up towards the ceiling, left leg pushing down against the floor. Use the tuck of the right sit bone toward tailbone to help lift your leg up. Even though you're pushing against the wall, still gives a little bit more of a connection to that leg. Inhale, step your foot down. Come away from the wall. And twisting warrior is next. Step your left foot forwards into a warrior one position. Twisting warrior, right elbow comes onto the left thigh. Make a fist and place your left hand over top. Left elbow pointing towards the ceiling. Twist towards your left thigh. Inhale into your hips, your low back, and your belly. And exhale, twist a little bit further and relax the neck. Inhale, squeeze right sit bone towards tailbone and reach back through that right leg. Pigeon is next. Place your hands on the ground and come into a pigeon position. Pigeon twisting towards the thigh. Bring your forearms to the outside of your left thigh. Inhale into your hips. And exhale. Reach back through the right leg, keeping the foot active, pressing the top of the foot against the ground and reaching back through the thigh. If you want a little bit more of a stretch in the right side, ribs, and hip, you can just walk your right leg to the left-hand side of the mat, and you'll get a little bit more of a stretch on that side of your body. Splits. Lift your torso up, come onto your hands. Bring your foot or your leg out of pigeon. Straighten the front leg for splits. If splits is a little bit too intense, you can stay in pigeon and either do pigeon heel to butt. So that's bringing your right heel towards your butt. Or you can sit your hips down in pigeon on your mat. Bring your shin of your left leg into just the shin parallel to the front edge of your mat, and do twisting pigeon towards the foot. So you'll just be twisting the other way with the elbow hooking into the foot, making a fist, and then placing the right hand on top. Another variation for splits too is placing that rolled up towel or mat under your hips, or just using a block under your hands if you're a little bit higher, just for some extra support. Inhale into your hips in whatever position that you're in, and exhale, reach through both legs. So they're reaching away from each other. Place both hands on the ground. Come on out of your splits. Come into plank. Lower down chaturanga. And cobra is next. Place your hands under your shoulders this time. And inhale, scoop your chest forwards. Tuck tailbone down. Reach back through the legs. Keep feet active. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward for twisting warrior. Come into a warrior one position. Inhale, left elbow comes to the right thigh. Make a fist, place the right hand on top. Relax your neck. Inhale into your hips and low back. Exhale, squeeze left sit bone towards tailbone and reach back through the left leg. Feet are still active. Inhale into the left side ribs and belly. And then exhale, twist a little bit further and relax shoulder blades away from the ears and left ear towards left shoulder. Pigeon. Come on down on the ground for pigeon. Bend the right knee. And reach back to the left leg. Pigeon twisting towards the thigh. Bring your forearms to the outside of your right thigh. Keep reaching back through the left leg, keeping the tailbone tucked and the foot active. Relax your upper body in this pigeon. Splits are next. Lift your upper body up. You can straighten your right leg for splits, or stay in pigeon for a pigeon heel to butt, or sit down on your right hip, bring your right shin parallel to the front edge of your mat, and do twisting pigeon towards the foot. In any of these positions, inhale into your hips. Reach your front leg and thigh away from the right hip. Giving a little extra space in that area. Come on out of splits. And move to the wall. 4. Dolphin on the wall, one leg up. Or more advanced people can try forearm balance. I'm going to demo both. So I start with dolphin on the wall, one leg up. So move yourself towards the wall. You're facing away from the wall, just like dolphin on the wall. Place elbows and knees down on the ground. Measure your forearms distance and place the palms down. Still have the option to work with hands clasped. Inhale, broaden the upper back and expand ribs out towards your armpits. Wrap shoulders. Exhale, curl toes under and straighten the legs. And step 1 foot at a time up the wall. Now inhale, press your feet against the wall. Tuck tailbone up towards the ceiling, pull belly in. Inhale, lift your left leg up towards the ceiling. Keep foot active. Keep reaching up away from your hip with the leg. Feel the connection, the strong connection from elbows on the ground, all the way up through your core, and then up through the leg. Inhale, put your left foot back on the wall. You can either come down in between these sides or just continue. Exhale, lift your right leg up, reach it up towards the ceiling. Keep the tailbone tucked as you reach your foot up with active spreaded toes. Keep pressing down against the floor, lifting up through your shoulders, not sinking down into the shoulders. Inhale, place your right foot back on the wall, and then step both feet onto the ground. For forearm balance, turn and face the wall. Your hands are going to be really close to the wall. So maybe just an inch or two away. Measure forearms distance. Inhale, broaden the upper back. Spread the shoulder blades. Wrap shoulders. Relax the neck. Exhale, tuck toes under and press the legs straight. Inhale, lift one leg up towards the ceiling, whichever leg that you choose to kick up. And then kick up on exhaling, bringing your feet up against the wall. Inhale, tuck tailbone up towards the ceiling. Squeeze legs together. Keep feet active. Keep reaching the legs up towards the ceiling. Forearms pressed against the ground, really reaching out of the shoulder joints and not sinking down. Pull belly in towards the spine. Really support the spine in this pose. Inhale. Reach one foot at a time back down to the ground. Place both knees on the ground. Standing forward fold with neck traction. So after all that building, connecting to the legs, we get a down regulation pose to kind of relax after all that intensity. So come into a standing forward fold. The feet can be about hip width distance apart. Let your head just hang down toward the floor. And for an extra stretch for your spine in this pose, interlace your fingers behind your neck and head. Then you can kind of hook your forearms around your jaw area. Gives another extra tractioning in the neck. You kind of feel it go up and pull on your spine. Get some space in between the vertebrae. Inhale into your hips. Exhale, keep feet active and keep a slight bend in the knees. It's really good to down-regulate the nervous system before we go into Shavasana. So you can really integrate whatever has come up for you in this practice. Shavasana is next. Lay down on your back. Before you come all the way down to your back and relax, just lay down. Move both shoulders away from your ears. Externally rotating the arms so the palms are facing up. And then press your feet on the ground. Tuck your tailbone towards your feet. Place your hips down. And then stretch the legs out. Close your eyes for Shavasana. Begin to deepen your breath. And inhale into your hips. Feel if there's any new connections that you've made throughout the practice. What can you feel now that you couldn't feel when you were sitting and breathing when we started? Roll onto your right side. Use your arms to press yourself up, keeping your neck relaxed. Once your torso is up, use your right hand, cradle your head and lift your head back up. Come into a seated position. Thank you for joining me with this practice. Namaste.